Unfortunately. Watch later. I'm over here. There's this video I found that I kind of want to check out. It's the case against lawns. I'd never seen it. I don't know what it's about, but this person's dressed like the Lorax, and it looks really funny.
Lawns. You know them. You've seen them. They're everywhere. In front
Yeah.
of houses and other places. I feel like I can't talk with this mustache. Specifically, nobody knows how fucking dumb lawns are. Lawn culture needs to die. I can't fucking stand it. I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of everybody acting like having a lawn is normal and like it's cool and like it's good and wow, look at us.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah, ooh, look at my
People
lawn.
are a
Ooh,
little.
look at lawn,
People
so
get
good.
weird
Yes,
about like
lawn.
the lawn.
Okay, let's talk about the history of lawns, okay? Yuval
Okay.
Noah Harari wrote in his book Homo Deus, quote, "The idea of nurturing a lawn at the entrance to private residences was born in the castles of French and English aristocrats in the late
Okay.
Middle Ages." Think about back in the day, right? If you owned land, you were probably using it to farm like vegetables or house livestock.
Yeah.
The idea of just having land and doing nothing with it, what a flex. You just have resources and you're willingly wasting them. Oh my god, the social standing on this one. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this. Don't look. It was basically just like underscoring their wealth. Oh yes, these are my beautiful flower beds.
Damn. All right. All right. So far, I am in full agreement. I think lawn culture is really dumb. I think the idea of like oh you need to have like your prestige lawn care, like, oh, look at my lawn, isn't it beautiful, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, okay, okay, bro. I don't care about your grass. Your grass wants to kill me. Every time you mow your yard, it like actually actively hurts me because of my allergies. You owning a lawnmower is actually should be considered a war crime against people like me who have like pollen allergies, and you're just spreading pollen throughout the air and slowly killing me.
This is my garden. That patch of grass
If you mow your yard, that means that you're my enemy. Let that sink in.
right there, that's where the boys and I play cornhole. Yeah, me and the boys, we lay up.
I remember when I was in high school that like suddenly everyone's playing cornhole, everyone's obsessed with cornhole, and it never went away, and I never understood it. People really get really excited about cornhole and competitive, and it's like you're throwing a bag of corn into a hole. It's literally like, I feel like people treat it like it's bowling or something, and it's like, no. At least with bowling, there's like several different techniques and stuff. You're tossing a sack. That's all you're doing. You can have fun with it. Just stop acting like it's like you're going to the NBA. Stop it. Get some help.
Our stomachs in this patch of grass, and we kick our feet like schoolgirls and talk about our dreams. You think I need this patch of land to farm? Please, I play cornhole. Now we come to this guy, Frederick Law Olmsted. So he received a commission to design one of the
This
first
is
suburban
crazy.
neighborhoods in America right after the Civil War. This was in Riverside, right outside of Chicago in 1868. He had this vision. He was like, what if we just made it look like these people lived in a park? You know what I mean? Like every house would get maybe a tree or two, and then everybody would maintain this beautifully manicured and groomed lawn. He wanted this neighborhood to be like the direct antithesis to the high wall neighborhoods of England. He thought that these lawns could symbolize
Oh.
openness and transparency and community. Yes, we need community. You and me, we're not so different. We have lawn, and we take care of lawn. Yes.
Dude, here's like the crazy thing. Whenever I have neighbors, right? The neighbors that actually like, put a lot of time into working on their lawn and gardens and stuff are the least social people. But the people that like I've had as neighbors that like are like me and just don't care and just do what they think, they're the most social people. Like they are the nicest, most social people. But for some reason, people who are obsessed with lawn care and stuff turn out like they have always kind of like came off as like the most pretentious people I've ever met. It is crazy.
This lawn unites us. Frank J. Scott in 1870, he took a
It's funny when Hank Hill does it. Don't be like Hank Hill IRL. I like it when like it's like animated characters on the telly. I don't really care for like real people like that. They get on my nerves and they mow their yard and own a lawnmower. Therefore, they want me dead. Therefore, we are enemies.
this idea and he ran with it. And he published this book called Suburban Home Embellishment: The Art of Beautifying Suburban Home Grounds. This was like the Bible of lawn propaganda. This guy pissed me off. So he wrote
Yeah, me
shit
too.
like, "Let your
Me
lawn
too,
be a
Lorax.
velvet robe. And your flowers, it's not too promiscuous decoration." What the fuck? What? By that logic, I want to whore my lawn out. I want to have so many fucking flowers. I want all the birds of the bees. Maybe that's why. Maybe this guy was just a virgin afraid of sex, so he didn't want any birds or bees
Oh.
to the lawn. Like, seriously, what the fuck? Whore out the lawn. What the hell? I want it to be like the red light district for the birds and the bees and the pollinators.
Oh my goodness. She's right. The red light district. Yeah, like I don't know. You're introducing more pollen. At least you don't own a
Especially
lawnmower.
like what taking care of your lawn meant for the neighborhood and for your relationship with your neighbors. He wrote, "The beauty obtained by throwing front grounds open together is that of excellent quality, which enriches all those who take part in this exchange and makes no man poorer." In 1989, in the article
What?
No, The Case Against Lawns, my intellectual celebrity crush Michael Pollan wrote, "France has its formal geometric gardens, England its picturesque parks, and America this unbounded democratic river of manicured lawns, along which we array our houses." He cooked. There's something like democratic about it.
This is painful for me to look at, seeing like every house look exactly the same with the exact same lawn with like the exact same trees. It freaks me out. It's freaking me out, man. So I live in Kentucky, and in the cities of Kentucky we do not really have this. And this is like some like horror movie type shit for me, because I've only seen this in movies that are like cults, like movies about cults and stuff, and it freaks me out. Like there's like just a few like houses down from me, we have like a sandstone house, and then right next to it we have like a wooden house that's like colored like some pretty colors, and then like further down you have one of these houses. We have like one of these houses on the block, but it doesn't freak me out because like not all the houses are like that. Actually thinking about this does not look like a housing we do have places like this here in my town, but it's not a housing district. It's not a place where you go and you own the house. It's a like you're getting apartment like our apartment complexes look like this. Like some of my friends kind of live in a place similar to this, but it's like over here like you would like be renting this out, and then like the middle is like a different one, like kind of thing. Like you wouldn't get the whole building, you'd be sharing the building. Actually, I think that's what this is, because there's like multiple like garages, and they're like almost like there's like multiple. Yeah, this is people are renting these. This isn't not apartment complex, condos. Like I think these are condos. Still freaks me out, but they're condos. Like, I don't like it when like everything looks exactly the same. It freaks me out. It feels like I'm in like a liminal space kind of type horror. Like the back room, enter the back rooms kind of shit. It's like freaks me out.
They took this symbol of like wealth and privilege that you would and luxury that you would find at these English manors, and they basically democratized it. This mustache is overstimulating. Is so good. We found respect for men with mustaches.
Me too, homie.
I always respected you. Call me. Please. I mean, that must just be such a feeling, though, to be like a middle-aged white man, you know, mowing your lawn, and then you see your next-door neighbor also mowing his lawn. There's this moment of solidarity between.
Whoa, wait.
Just a couple of
What is it
middle-aged
doing?
white men. middle-aged white man, you know, mowing your lawn, and then you see
Bro's a fucking Chad. Holy shit, man. Look at you. Look at those calves. Look at that. Look at that. Bro's a fucking like beast.
your next door neighbor also mowing his lawn. There's this moment of solidarity between the two of you. Look at us. Just a couple of middle-aged white men exerting control over this piece of land, mowing and edging and fertilizing, and both taking part in the Sisyphean ritual. You know, I wasn't so sure about you, but when I saw you spend hours of your personal time and hundreds of dollars of your expendable income on
I don't know if this is like a just me thing, but it's like I think it's one thing if like you're friendly with your neighbors. I think it's a whole nother beast to be like I think it's weird to be like sitting down and thinking about your neighbors like all the time, being like, oh, I bet that they do this or they do that. Ooh, I bet you're a heathen, you know, kind of like, I think like neighborhood gossiping is weird. It's like, dude, I'm minding my own business. I don't give a rat's ass what you're thinking or saying about me. I'm like doing my thing. I think like neighbor gossiping is so weird.
maintaining an eerily homogeneous monoculture of Kentucky bluegrass in front of your house, inflicting
Shout out to Kentucky, let's go. The Lorax acknowledges our bluegrass.
biochemical warfare upon organisms, just for the sake of keeping up a reputation. I knew. You and me, we're gonna get along just fine. Just two guys being dudes, running an authoritarian.
I love how, like, he looks like just moments ago he saw something, like, horrific, and he's trying to play it off as, like, yeah, let's take a toast with the beers, bro.
Regime in the front of their house, because out there we have no control. Out there it is total entropy. Our son plays Fortnite for 14 hours a day, and our wives haven't talked to us since 2022. But when it comes to the lawn, we are God. I get it. Okay, now I kind of want to mow the lawn. Michael Pollan also wrote this fucking banger. Time as we know it does not exist in a lawn.
Oh,
since
man,
grass
my
never
glasses.
dies or is allowed to flower and set seed. Lawns are nature purged of sex and death. No wonder Americans like them so much.
What?
Michael?
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Michael Pollan also wrote this fucking banger. Time as we know it does not exist in a lawn, since grass never dies or is allowed to flower and set seed. Lawns are nature purged of sex and death. No wonder Americans like them so much.
Damn.
Michael Pollan.
That
Stop
was
flirting.
brutal.
Also, you know what it is? It is the direct opposite of John Green's metaphor from The Fault in Our Stars. Do you remember how he was like, you take the cigarette, you put it in between your lips, and you don't give it the power to do the killing. Okay, we're doing that, but we have this beautiful piece of land that could hold so much life, that could grow so much food, and we take it and we don't give it the power to do what it is meant to do, which is to, you know, harbor all of these life forms and to be a home to insects and all these different grasses and wild.
The whole, like, quote from John Green kind of makes me feel like, makes me think, like, yeah, no, I don't actually smoke. Yeah, no, I don't actually do that. I just put it between my lips and not give it the power to kill me, you know? Ha ha ha, he. Oh, man, I need to get away from this chick real quick so I can smoke this cigarette. That's how it comes off to me.
Flowers and weeds or whatever. We just indulge in this overconsumption of resources to keep it shiny and green and simple and short. It's so ugly. It is so monotonous. It is so pointless and stupid. A 2020 CNN report by Matthew Ponsford states that 2% of U.S. land, or 49,000 square miles, which is roughly the size of ancient Greece, consists of residential lawn. They require more irrigation than any agricultural crop grown in the country. And for what? For what? To play cornhole? Shut up. Well, actually, I love having barbecues on my lawn. You're a fucking loser. I'm sorry.
Barbecues are great, but you don't need a lawn. That's what, like, the back deck is for.
Sorry, I also love barbecues, but they piss me. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off right now. Don't piss me off.
Yeah, don't piss off the Lorax,
Don't,
chat.
Okay, you're on thin ice with mommy right now. Okay, I feel like it's a way for us.
Damn, the Lorax is mommy.
Us to just convince others that we're doing well, that like we have it together. You could be going through the nastiest divorce, but if your lawn looks good, you're chill. I've heard my parents talk some mad shit about our neighbors because they don't keep up with their lawn. Lawn talk is a real thing.
Yes. Oh my god. I was just talking about this earlier. Like, people just gossip over people over like the dumbest shit. Like, they gossip about their neighbors and shit. It's like, oh my goodness, shut up. Just shut up. I don't care. They're nice to me. Like, you know, like I don't care what you think about them. You know, they're not like doing weird shit. Like they're not affecting my property. They're not affecting me. Why do I care that, you know, so and so is over there like fraternizing with so and so? You know, like, just shut up. I don't care. I don't care if so and so is out like till like 2, 3 in the morning. You know.
If you didn't grow up in the suburbs, it's crazy. When my dad learned how to cut the lawn into like a diamond pattern, it was like a really big moment for him. We should let
I will say that is kind of cool, like seeing that diamond pattern thing. Like, I don't understand how like you would do that. That's pretty. That is a pretty cool thing. Like, lawn art is cool. It's just at the same time I don't care enough.
middle-aged white men have a hobby outside of lawn care. When the Great Gatsby is planning for Daisy to come to one of his parties, he has his Nick's lawn mowed because he's like, bro, you're making me look bad. Your lawn looks like you date girls past the age of 25. I can't be having that around Daisy. Okay.
That was savage.
Okay, so you may be like, well, what's all the hubbubaloo about? Like, if people want to mow their lawn and waste their time, then let them waste their time. No, I won't let them waste their time. Americans use around 800 million gallons of gasoline each year in equipment like
Yeah.
weed whackers, lawn mowers, leaf blowers, just to keep their lawns green and well manicured. Is that really a good use of 800 million gallons of gasoline? Also, gas-powered lawnmowers, they make up to 5% of total air pollution in the United States.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's
I'm
a.
sorry. And then once you get that,
That is a
nitrogen
lot.
through, you have to
That's a lot
fertilize
of
it.
pollution.
Approximately 3 million tons of nitrogen-based fertilizers are used a year. 4 or 5 tons of carbon are added to the atmosphere for every ton of nitrogen created to make this fertilizer.
What?
I'm sorry. The lawn cannot even hold this amount of nitrogen. It turns the excess into nitrous oxide, which is a greenhouse gas capable of 300 times the heat-trapping ability of CO2. You cannot be serious. Like, we cannot be serious.
Wait. 10%. That's like at least 10%. Like maintaining your lawn is at least 10% of what's causing pollution and greenhouse gases. That's actually insane. Just from lawn care. That's a lot.
A study by the EPA found that 40 to 60% of nitrogen ends up in surface and groundwater, and extreme weather and excessive rainfall caused by climate change in the coming years could also exacerbate this runoff and then pollute rivers and other waterways and turn them into dead zones because of toxic algae. Sounds like a bargain. When the first colonists got over here, they did not find any pasture grasses like the ones they had overseas, right? All the grasses that they did find were annuals, so once the animals had worked their way through them, they were like, wait a minute. They're not growing back. So then their animals started to starve, and then they were like, hey, could we get some pasture grasses to be brought over? So American settlers in the 17th century, they requested grass and clover seeds. They also ended up getting more than they bargained for, and they got dandelions. Yeah, that's right. Dandelions. Dandelions are colonizers too, okay? By
That's
1672,
crazy.
22 species of European weeds had taken up residence around Massachusetts Bay. Yachi machi. Basically,
I'm gonna need to rewatch that part because it went over my
more
head.
than they bargained for, and they got dandelions. Yeah, that's right. Dandelions. Dandelions are colonizers too. Okay.
That's
By
crazy.
1672, 22 species of European weeds had taken up residence around Massachusetts Bay.
That's a really crazy like little fact there. That's crazy. 22 weeds came from Europe. including
Basically, the
dandelions.
grass in your front lawn is not native to America. It's from Eurasia. Yeah. That's how you trigger
Eurasia?
Republicans. You tell them that Kentucky bluegrass is from Eurasia. This grass is used to cooler climates. So, of course, when you plant this shit in California, you're going to have to use a fuck-ass ton of water. And it's of no use to the bugs and the other organisms here. It's not native. What the fuck are they to do with this? Like, how is that fair? How is that fair?
That's
You come
crazy.
here, you take this land where the bugs fucking live, and you put this one food that they can't fucking eat. It's not even a food for them.
That's crazy.
Nourish this beautiful green, this luscious lawn. Oh my god, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Great, you did it. I'm pissed off. What the fuck? It is an environmental liability to maintain this monoculture of Kentucky bluegrass. And it's fucking ugly. It is ugly. When are we gonna realize that everything plays a role? Like, what the fuck? You think bugs are here for no fucking reason? No. Bugs have a purpose. So do all the other weeds and shit. So it just makes no sense. We are just like swimming upstream, and not in a cool way, not like we're salmon. It is just an unbelievably
This is
selfish
insane.
and pointless pursuit for the American dream. Guys, the American dream is dead. We need to accept that the American dream is dead, and we need to accept that therefore the idea of a lawn and maintaining a front lawn, that should also be dead. I don't want to see anybody out there with their lawnmower. I'm gonna take it personally. I'm so sick of it. The American dream can become like living in harmony with nature. It doesn't have to be this ritual of punishing the earth for not looking like how you want it to look. Like, this makes no fucking sense. Okay, so
Yeah.
what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Sorry. I just wanted to pose. I wanted to feel special. You can replace
Me too,
lawns with
buddy.
native
Me
plants
too.
that can have a profound environmental impact. In a good way, in a cool way. Native plants are also just adapted to the local climate, so you won't have to spend as much water. You won't have to use as much water to keep them alive. They also provide a habitat
That's
for
interesting.
wildlife, and they support the local ecosystem. Like, what is not to love? Also, it looks beautiful. Look at these lawns. Look at these lawns. They're not even lawns. Look at these beautiful... Oh my god. You're kidding me. Why would you want this over this? Are you dumb? Are you
She's got a
stupid?
point. The Lorax has a
Grab up
point.
your shoulders and shake, baby. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Yo, rest in peace, Elvis Presley. You would have loved Arctic Monkeys. Seriously, if half of American lawns
That
were
was a
replaced with native
statement.
plants, we could create a 20 million acre national park, which is 9 times larger than Yellowstone.
Sorry, chat.
Imagine
You
that.
can hear
Imagine that,
Snapchat
Army.
go
Imagine
off.
utopia.
That might be my coworker saying like, "Oh yeah, we don't have work today."
It would support pollinators, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and enhance local ecosystem resilience. Like, there is nothing not to love about this, except for the fucking HOA. Fuck, I guess I gotta address the fucking pseudo-government in the room named the fucking Homeowners Association. Yeah, okay, the peer pressure that the HOA puts on people is insane. Like, I understand it to an extent because, like, whatever. It's a cult.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's dumb. What the fuck? The homeowners can have an association, but the bugs can't unionize? Okay. Like, okay, if everybody in the HOA was jumping off a bridge, would you do it too?
Yeah.
Probably, because then your house would go up in value. It's just a pseudo-government interested in keeping lawns oppressed, and I'm so sick of it. Also, you could just, like, do little things. Like, let the fucking lawn clippings just decompose in the yard. Like, why? Also, the fact...
Like, okay, here's the thing. Even if you don't have a lawn, you're still being dictated by an HOA. HOAs fucking suck. Especially when they do not have anything to do with your like area. Like, it's actually kind of crazy because sometimes it's like a company. Like, sometimes like instead of like forming an HOA of like people who lives in like the area, sometimes it's a company that runs it, and it's usually for like condominiums companies that run like kind of like selling condominiums or trying to like come in and buy like the entire like thing. It's actually kind of insane.
that we bag up leaves and then throw them away. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. If I get assassinated by Roundup tomorrow, I hope you round up. Please, can you make sure that my body
That was a
is
bad
buried,
joke,
no
Lorax.
casket, somewhere in the forest preserve where I always walk. I want to make sure that the bugs eat me. I'm not too scared of death. Recently I have been, but for the most part, I'm more so concerned with what happens to my body, because if my body doesn't go back into the earth, I feel like my whole life was not worth it. Do you know what I mean? I need to go back into the earth. I need it. If you live in a drought-prone area, switch to xeriscaping. I think I pronounced that right. Replace like grass with plants that do well in the weather, like succulents. Use rocks and gravel too. Plant ground covers like moss and ferns and wildflowers. Start a garden. Like, just leave the lawn to its own devices. Do you know what I mean? Just let it be. It's wild. It should have the right to remain wild. Lawn culture is just so embedded into the American psyche.
This is crazy.
The
The Lorax is throwing facts out.
Is this not insane to you? Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? Don't answer that. I don't think I'll be crazy if you're putting hot after it.
Lorax, the mustache is great, but don't push it.
Can you just
What is happening right now? Like, so I don't work. My work got canceled today, so I'm doing like an early stream, and I'm in full agreement with the Lorax here about anti-lawn care. I feel like I've been in a voice chat with this person, Maggie Vale. Let me check real quick. Let me check. I'm pretty sure this is somebody that's in like Casey Tron's like community, like that I've spoken to. Because this sounds like, maybe they just kind of sound like, you know, a generic like white woman, you know, maybe that's all it is. Lorax, yeah. I'm about to switch over to PokeRogue if you want to join me and VC. I'm just vibing for the day.
Can I take off my mustache? Oh.
Immersion broken. I feel
I hope that you think differently about lawns, and I hope that you maybe had a change of heart. I'll see you guys next week.
Let's see. If you want to start mowing your lawn, make sure to... Oh, yeah. Mommy Lorax. Lawn care is designed for the impression of those who are allergic to pollen, and everyone who owns a lawn mower once is attempting to kill me, and therefore everyone who owns a lawn mower is my enemy. Constant war with HOAs and Hank Hill acolytes. This war will rage on for decades, or at least until the environmental apocalypse from pollution comes upon us. I will win the long game. I will be victorious in this